national statistics indicate that anywhere between 45 and 50% of children are growing up without their fathers. A young lady who grows up without her father is 164% more likely to become pregnant as a teen. Children who grow up without their fathers are much more likely to drop out of school. They're much more likely to experience teen suicide. They're much more likely to have behavioral problems in school if they remain in school. And they're much more likely to have failed relationships as they get older. Involvement has to start right from birth. What we know is that children begin forming those connections in their brains that they need to develop healthy relationships, to understand the world, to know their place in the world as individuals. And without two loving parents in their lives helping them to have those experiences, that's when the risk starts to develop. The Center on Fathering was created to assist fathers in understanding their unique role to their children. The services we offer range anywhere from basic information on what it means to be a father, to support activities such as a mentoring program and weekly support group, to education for fathers. We have a variety of different classes that fathers can participate in that will assist them in better knowing what it means to be a dad and how to respond effectively to the needs of their children.
About 16 months ago, I lost my wife after 24 years. And I was in bad shape. I have an 11-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 20-year-old. What the Center on Fathering did was help me navigate all this and give you kind of a step-by-step, okay, what's the problem? Here's the resource, and this is how we're going to go about to get that resource and use it. And something that the class gave me, and I hope gave a lot of the other guys, is it's okay. You know, it's okay to be here, you know, and get help. It really helps you to take a step back and be able to kind of put yourself in their shoes a little bit, you know, and what they're going through. You know, oh, well, maybe that's why they're acting like they are. You know, and it helps you not to be so quick to judge, not to get angry as quickly as you might get at them, you know. And the more pressure that's relieved on your side, the more pressure is relieved on them as well, because you're a different person. You're a little bit more conscious of, you know, I may be going through these struggles, but so are they.
The Center on Fathering is open to any father figure. We have had dads in their teens all the way up into their 50s and 60s who come to us for services. We have stepfathers, we have boyfriends of women who have children, and we've had grandfathers come to our program, grandfathers who are raising their grandchildren.
This is just a step so my son and I can have a nurturing relationship. When you go into a group, I mean, it's just going to be like myself coming in here. You're going to be uncomfortable coming, but if you go open-hearted and actually open-minded and actually read the material and actually listen to the people there, and you tend to find out that, I mean, I think there's 10 guys in our group. So, I mean, we all have the same issues. We sit in there and talk and actually come up with different solutions for different scenarios that all of us fathers go through. You know, one may have one problem, another one may have a different one the next week, and we come up with a way to solve it as a family and as a group for a family fathering who wants to nurture their kids, opposed to just, you got to do it this way. Centering Fathering is for fathers who want to be part of their children's lives.
What I've discovered in talking to dads is that they quite often think that the only way they can have that service or use the Center on Fathering is if they're in crisis. And I tell them I'd much rather see you come to the Center on Fathering when your problem is little, instead of waiting for it to explode.
It is such a blessing to be around him and to know that he can look at me and say, you know, Dad did it, I knew he was going to do it.